Salutations, motherfactors, and welcome to this rather biological version of 101 Facts. I'm Sam, and I'm here to talk to you today about something that we all have, something that we all use every day, and something that's quite literally keeping us alive. No, it's not an undying lust for Mr. Bean, speak for yourself, you weirdo, but I'm talking about the human body. But why should you be dipping your toothbrush into pee? Why should Superman be peanut butter and jealous of you? Are we human or are we dancer? 2 out of 3 of those questions are about to be answered, so ride your blood cells down the nearest bloodstream like whitewater rafting while looking down at yourself and shouting, "I'm magnificent." This is 101 Facts about the human body. Number 1. The average human being is made up of around... oh boy, okay. This amount of atoms. Number 2. Some of these atoms that make up your bod are the same atoms that were part of the Big Bang. Think of that, you came from a Big Bang. Oh god, no, I don't mean that, I mean the scientific one, the scientific Big Bang. Number 3. Humans are mostly made up of fungi and bacteria, accounting for 90% of the cells that make up a human. Well, I'm 100% a fun guy. Oh please, I'm sorry, don't leave. Number 4. Speaking of bacteria, 67 different species of bacteria call the average belly button their crib. Number 5. Have you ever thought that your muscles look like a little mouse? Well, you may not be completely delusional. The word muscle comes from ancient Rome. The Romans thought that the bicep muscle looks like a little mouse, for which the Latin word is musculus. Though if your muscles do have a tail coming out of them, there really is something wrong with you. Number 6. Speaking of those crazy Roman guys, their top tip for having clean and sparkling teeth is to use urine while brushing them to get a nice white shine. I mean, people will never talk to you again, but at least you'll have a dazzling toothy sheen. Number 7. The strongest muscle in the human body is the masseter located in the jaw, which helps you bite. It can cause your teeth to exert 200 pounds. So now you can claim that you do lift after all. But it's mainly your masseter when you're dining down on a particularly chewy bag of marshmallows. Number 8. New cells regenerate at 25 million new cells per second. Wow, that's quicker than a Time Lord in an abattoir. Number 9. The human bod is about 18% carbon, with which, if you ever need to really quickly write something down, you can make 9,000 lead pencils. Number 10. Yes, that Valentine's Day card that you got in the mid-2000s was right. You are a diamond shining bright. Or you can be. All you need is 60,000 times the pressure of the Earth's atmosphere to become one, which may be a bit difficult to find. Number 11. The human body contains a cupful, or around 250 grams, of salt in it, which is why your sweat and tears taste a bit salty. I mean in general, not that I've tasted yours specifically. That much anymore. Number 12. The human body is made up of 0.2 milligrams of gold. But before you go and think you're loaded for life, you would need the blood of 40,000 people before you'd have enough gold to make an 8-gram coin, which would be worth around $289. So, not worth the murder really, is it? Number 13. You can make 7 bars of soap or 75 candles out of the fat found in the average human body. That's Valentine's Day sorted. Number 14. Each day, humans lose half a litre of water just through breathing. Number 15. The DNA helix is only 80 billionths of an inch wide, but if you put the molecules end to end, it would reach from the Earth to the Sun and back again 300 times. That sounds painful though, so I wouldn't. Number 16. All human beings share 99% of their DNA with each other, so you can quite validly say that you're 99% similar to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But you also share 98% of it with a chimpanzee and up to 50% of it with a cabbage. So, you know, it's not all swings and rocks and roundabouts. Number 17. According to research, the 3 things that women dream about most in the first trimester of pregnancy are frogs, potted plants, and worms. So if you ever dream about Kermit sat next to a cactus playing on the PlayStation 1 game Worms, I have some news for you ladies. Number 18. The body contains 200 pain receptors per square centimetre of your skin, but it also contains 15 receptors for pressure, 6 for chilliness, and 1 for warmth. Number 19. Newborn babies, those silly little floppy fools, see everything upside down as their little eyes haven't learned to flip the images up the right way yet. No wonder they find everything terrifying and cry all the time. Number 20. Little baby babbers don't actually release tears from their eyes until they're at least 1 month old. They've got nothing to cry about, they don't have bills to pay and Jennifer Lawrence to ignore them. Oh god. Number 21. Babies are also born without kneecaps. They don't appear until the age of 2. So yes, Belinda from Accounting's baby is adorable and everything, but would it win a knobbly knees contest? I think not. Number 22. When you were born into the world, you had over 300 bones in your body. But when you blossom into an adult, you only have 206 bones as they all fuse together. A bit like a Transformer, except not in a shit film.
Number 23.
Bones are 50 times lighter than steel, but just as strong. So you are, kind of, a man/woman of steel. Not just you anymore, eh, soups? Number 24. Bones only account for 14% of our total weight. Number 25. Have you ever wondered what this noise is? Well, it's not the sound of bones breaking in half, but it's actually the sound of bubbles popping in the fluid of the joints. Number 26. Older people can sometimes be shorter people as humans gradually shrink after they reach the age of 30. Number 27. The brain receives nerve impulses of speeds up to 240 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the fastest NASCAR car. Whew. Number 28. The human brain has enough power to light up a small light bulb, as we discharge around 20 watts of electricity. That means you could charge an iPhone in 70 hours. I mean, you'd be brain dead, but hey, it's hard to find a charge point these days. Number 29. If the human brain was a computer, it could perform 38,000 trillion operations per second. Blue Gene, the most powerful supercomputer in the world, could only manage 0.002% of that. Fucking moron. Humans rule! Suck it, Ultron. Number 30. Nobody really knows how much data capacity the brain actually has. Theories wildly vary between 1 terabyte, 3 terabytes, or 2.5 petabytes. Number 31. Men apparently only use one side of their brain when listening to someone, but women use both. Men apparently only use one side of their brain while listening to someone, but women use both. Sorry, I just thought I'd repeat that in case there were any, men listening. Number 32. Being in love has the same neurological effect as being on amphetamines. An increased heart rate, loss of appetite and sleep, as well as a great feeling of excitement. I know that feeling. Oh no, wait, sorry, that was the speed I had earlier. Number 33. Loneliness can physically harm you, as your body reacts in the same way to isolation as it does to physical pain. Don't worry though, I'm here for you. You'll never be alone again. I'm your friend. Just please don't come by my house. Okay, that's too far. Number 34. Synesthesia is not only a very difficult word to say, but it's also a condition in which senses get muddled up, so that a person can hear smells and see sounds. It's hereditary, and apparently Mary J. Blige has it, so it seems it could be a family affair. Number 35. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Who put this? Oh, I see. Oh, very clever. Well done. That's a fact wasted now. Good work. Number 36. Your brain takes a lot to run, as it uses 20% of your body's oxygen and calories. I mean, it's in control, of course, so why wouldn't it steal all the best stuff for itself and leave everyone else with nothing? Hashtag satire. Number 37. The human brain is actually a very soft substance described as like butter. Probably doesn't taste very nice on toast, though. Number 38. Your nose can remember 50,000 different scents. Number 39. Speaking of noses, a sneeze can travel up to 99 miles per hour. Wow, someone should really look into making a vehicle out of that. Number 40. Sneezing is actually incredibly dangerous in a weird way. If you hold in a sneeze, you risk damaging your precious neck or head, but sneezing too hard can cause a human to fracture a rib. So just sneeze away, guys, stay safe, and remember, rubber up. Oh no, that's something else. Number 41. Almost all humans have their own mini personal air conditioning system inside their body already. Ew, no, not like that. Jeez, that would be painful. No, instead the nose can warm air up, cool it down, and act like a filter. The meaning of life. Good news for everybody that isn't Pinocchio or Prince Charles, the nose and ears never stop growing as you get older. Your eyes, however, and the spark within them, remain the same size throughout your life. Number 43. Not only do we get goosebumps when we're scared or stressed, but our body secretes more earwax as well. I'm not sure why or quite how anybody found that out, but hey, science. Number 44. The weakest of your 5 senses is your sense of smell. Well, as in, all humans, not specifically yours. I'm sure you smell great. I mean as in you smell. I'm just going to move on. Number 45. Similar to fingerprints, everybody has a unique tongue print. 3D tongue identity verification is already being established. So people will know exactly where that tongue of yours has been. Uh-oh. Number 46. A normal person produces 28,400 litres of saliva in a lifetime. That's the same as 2 swimming pools, in terms of measurement and probably hygiene. Number 47. The average human being swallows 1 litre of saliva a day. Well, it is cheaper than Mountain Dew, I guess. Number 48. If you add up the population of every country in the world, you still don't get the same number of bacteria microbes that live in your mouth. It's 20 billion, by the way. Has anyone got any mouthwash? Number 49. Apparently your stomach also gets embarrassed when you do. Blushing causes the lining of your stomach to redden, as well as your cherubic little cheeks. Number 50. I'm working a combination of 100 muscles right now. No, I'm not doing that. Not again, anyway. I'm doing it by speaking. Talking means that muscles from the chest, neck, jaw, lips, and tongue must all stop, collaborate, and listen to get that phrase out of your mouth. Number 51. The average man will grow just over 8 metres of beard/moustache hair in their lifetime. And yet I still don't have a moustache like Ron Swanson. God damn it. Number 52. A full head of hair can support 12 tons, or the weight of 2 elephants. Number 53. If a human's blinks were added up into one huge blink, they would see darkness for 1.2 years. Still, after that year's done, at least you could escape from weeping angels a bit more easily. Number 54. Humans are the only animals that cry tears. Oh, the humanity. Number 55. Winking at someone causes more than 200 muscles to move. Gosh, flirting really is hard work. That is how you flirt, isn't it? Just winking at people. Number 56. If you collected all the eyelashes you shed in a lifetime and put them side by side, and I mean, why wouldn't you? Your weird little collection will be 30 metres in length. Number 57. The glabella is not the name of a nice Italian restaurant, but it is the technical name for the space between your eyebrows. Number 58. Every one of us has tiny little mites calling your face its home. Ew. You get more and more as you get older and more with face-to-face contact. So if you're a particularly enthusiastic kisser who is over 60, then you probably have a metropolis of them on your visage. Number 59. People with blue eyes can typically hold their drink better than those with dark eye colour. So if your friend Larry can knock back more Appletinis than you and you don't know why, then check out his peepers. Number 60. Humans glow in the dark. Yes, we are what's called bioluminescent, but our stupid human eyes aren't able to see the light we emit. Number 61. If the human eye were a digital camera, it would be rubbish because it doesn't have a flash function, but it will also have 576 megapixels. Number 62. There are 137 million light-sensitive cells in the eye's retina, and the fluid surrounding the eye is changed 15 times a day. Number 63. 1 in 10,000 people suffer from situs inversus, which causes their internal organs to be the wrong way round. One such person is Kiss Away the Pain pioneer Enrique Iglesias. Nintendo 64. Humans can survive longer without food than they can without sleep. You can survive about 3 weeks without eating, whereas without sleep your body starts to shut down after about 11 days. Number 65. Over a lifetime, the average human will eat 60,000 pounds of food. That's the same weight as over 400 Tom Cruises. Number 66. Your stomach has mucus in it and gets a nice new batch every few days. A bit gross, yes, but without it your stomach's digestive juices could actually digest the stomach itself. So thanks mucus, you lovely stuff. Number 67. The gastric acid in the stomach is so powerful that it could dissolve razor blades in 15 hours. Don't put a razor blade in there though, because that would be very, very silly. Number 68! There are 100,000 miles of blood vessels in an adult human body. That's the same amount as over 7 Great Walls of China. Why is he here? Oh right, I just said wall and China in the same sentence. Number 69. The average red blood cell only lives for 120 days. R.I.P. to put 40 to the curb for my dead homies. Number 70. There are 45 miles of nerves in human skin. That's about 26 Golden Gate Bridges. Number 71. Every human sheds up to 35 kilograms of skin in their lifetime, which means that dead skin cells fall from our body at a rate of 30 to 40,000 cells a minute. Again, tip of 40 to the curb for my dead homies. That's a lot of dead homies. Number 72. 2 million litres of air are sucked up into our lungs every day, and if stretched out, the surface area of our lungs can cover half a tennis court. Though all the blood would make the game just slippery, and I just don't think it's a good idea. Number 73. A full human bladder can hold 600 millilitres of liquid. Well, there's a way to smuggle beer into sports games. Number 74. The average person lets one rip out of their back passage 13 times a day. Carry some air freshener around, that's all I'm saying. Number 75! A healthy human adult can produce 4 gallons of sweat in a day. This apparently quadruples if you're around Snoop Dogg and David Guetta. Number 76. You are hot stuff. Yeah, you, that's right, you there. So hot, in fact, that you produce enough heat in 30 minutes to boil half a gallon of water. Who needs kettles? Number 77. Your body can speak without using your mouth. Well, kind of anyway. With body language, you use your posture, eyes, and expression to communicate. Number 78. The heart beats around 100,000 times a day. That's more than 2.5 billion times in an average lifetime. That's doubled if I'm around. Though I can't tell whether it's out of lust or fear. Number 89. Your heartbeat mimics and changes depending on the music you are listening to, mirroring its tempo. So if you're listening to, say, some upbeat pop music, your heart will be beating rather quickly. Or if you're listening to Coldplay, your heart will just completely stop out of boredom. Number 80. One part of my anatomy is the same size as a garden hose. Yes, that's right, you guessed it, the aorta, the largest artery in the body. It's the same for you too, BTW. Number 81. Blood passing through the aorta travels at a mile an hour and takes 20 seconds to get rid of the blood cells around the entire body. Number 82. The heart creates so much pressure when it pumps it could fire blood 9 meters into the air, which would be one hell of a party trick, if it didn't mean, death. Number 83. Celine Dion was right! Let me be more specific. The human heart has its own electrical impulse, which means that as long as it continues to receive oxygen, it could carry on without you. So the heart could, quite literally, go on. Number 84. A study in 1988 postulated that, on average, right-handed people live 9 years longer than left-handed people. Sorry, Flanders. Number 85. The hand has the most devoted control mechanisms, with 27 bones, 2 major arteries and 3 main nerves. There you go, I know the back of your hand better than you do. Number 86. Scientists, those crazy guys, have now been able to grow artificial skin, noses and ears from stem cells. Number 87. It's more hygienic to kiss somebody hello than it is to shake hands. Well, I don't want to get sick and I have a few meetings coming up today, so I'm going to get some lipstick on. Lovely. Number 88. The length of your forearm from the wrist to the inside of your elbow is the same length as your foot. Wow, really? Let me just try that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm down. Number 89. Bodies can cost monies. For instance, the world's most expensive legs are Mariah Carey's, which are insured for a whopping $1 billion. Number 90. Human whiskey barrel and Rolling Stone Keith Richards also has his middle finger insured for $1.6 million. Number 91. The average active person takes around 7,500 steps a day. And if you average this for 80 years, you'll walk around 219 million steps in your lifetime. Number 92. This means that the average person will walk a total of 110,000 miles in their lifetime. And people say you're lazy. Number 93. A quarter of all the bones in your bod are found in your feet. So look after them and make sure they're happy feet. Oh, not like that. Number 94. In your feet alone, there are 500,000 sweat glands, meaning that the feet can make up more than a pint worth of sweat in a day. Number 95. Human beings have around 10,000 taste buds, all of which get replaced every 2 weeks. I suggest you celebrate their new arrival with some pizza, then their week anniversary with some pizza, and then their departure with some pizza. Number 96. Lads, have you ever wondered why you have nips? It's because every fetus starts off as a female, and it's not until 6 weeks into the pregnancy that manly old testosterone kicks in, by which point nipples and breasts are already part of the body. Number 97. Every person on this planet that we live on has an individual smell that nobody else on Earth has. Even if you change what you eat, the smell doesn't change. So Gary from Human Resources has probably smelled of God off nacho cheese for most of his life. Number 98. Unless you tell a particularly funny joke in a mirror, it's impossible to tickle yourself. This is because you are mentally aware of the incoming tickle and where it's coming from, and so your body can prepare itself for it. Number 99! There's a protein in the body that helps electrical transmissions of visual signals from the eyes to the brain. Its name is Pikachurin, named after that yellow little shock bag Pokemon Pikachu. Number 100! I have a human body. Number 101. 50 billion cells die in your body every day. Let's have a moment of silence dedicated to the ones we lost while I was just saying that. And those ones. Oh yeah, and these ones too. And those ones. Oh, and again those ones there. Oh, you poor bastards. And again, I forgot about these ones. That was 101 facts about the human body, and I don't know about you, but I had a lovely time. If you want more facts, like I really want a painting of my tongue print, then click on